Hello everyone, I am Aruna, Department of Computer Science and Applications, Pengiri Government College for Women, Vaddapelli. Today we are discussing about data types in C language. What is data type? C data types are defined as the data storage format that a variable can store a data to perform a specific operation. Data types are used to define a variable before to use in a program. C supports 4 classes of data types. Primary data type. These are fundamental data types. It includes int, float, char, and double. Derived data types. Derived data types are composed of fundamental data types are int, float, double, and char, etc. Derived data types are arrays, structures, unions, and pointers, etc. User-defined data types. User-defined data types which are defined by the user conveniently, such as structures, unions, and enumeration. And void data type. It is an empty data type. It is used in functions only. Now we will discussing basic data types. C supports 4 basic data types: char, int, float, and double. What is CAD data type? It is the most basic data type in C. Char keyword is used to refer character data type. It requires 1 byte of memory in most of the compilers. We can store only one character using char data type. For example, alphabets like A can be stored using char data type. Int data type. What is integer data type? As the name suggests, int data type allows a variable to store numeric values. Int keyword is used to refer integer data types. The storage size of int data type is 2 bytes for a 16-bit processor. It depends upon the processor in the CPU that we use. Note: if we use int data type to store decimal values will be truncated and it stores only whole numbers. In addition, C also supports 4 modifiers. The amount of memory space to be allocated for a variable is derived by modifiers. Modifiers are prefixed with basic data types to modify, either increase or decrease the amount of storage space allocated to a variable. For example, storage space for int data type is 2 bytes for a 16-bit processor. There are 5 modifiers available in C language. They are short, long, signed, unsigned, and long. Float data type. What is float data type? Float data type allows a variable to store decimal values, numbers with floating point values. Storage size of float data type is 4 bytes. Float is keyword to represent a float data type. We can use up to 6 digits after decimal point using float data type. For example, 10.456789 can be stored in a variable using float data type. This is also depends upon the processor in the CPU. Double data type. What is double data type? It is used to store decimal numbers, same as float data type. Double keyword is used to refer double data type. Storage size of double data type is 8 bytes. Double data type allows up to 10 digits after decimal point. The range varies from 1.7 e to the power of minus 308 to 1.7 e to the power of 308. This table shows size and range of data types. Size of CAD data type is 1 byte. Range varies from minus 128 to 127. It is used to store characters. Size of int data type. It occupies 2 bytes of memory. Range varies from minus 32,768 to 32,767. It is used to store integer numbers. Size of float data type is 4 bytes. Range varies from 3.4 e to the power of minus 38 to 3.4 e to the power of 38. Used to store floating point numbers. And the size of double data type is 8 bytes. Range varies from 1.7 e to the power of minus 308 to 1.7 e to the power of 308. Use it to store big floating point numbers. Note: size and range varies from mission to mission. Format specifiers in C. What is format specifier? The format specifier is used during input and output. It is a way to tell the compiler what type of data is in a variable during taking input using scanf function or printing using printf function. Some examples are %C, %D, %F, and etc. The format specifier in printf function and scanf function are mostly the same, but there are some differences. For example, printf left parenthesis char asterisk format comma argument1 comma argument2 comma etc. bracket close, and scanf function bracket start char asterisk format comma argument1 comma argument2 and etc. close the bracket. This table shows data types and their memory allocation in bytes and their range and their respective format specifiers. Data type short int takes 2 bytes of memory. Range varies from -32,768 to 32,767. Using the format specifier %HD, and unsigned short int takes 2 bytes of memory. Range varies from 0 to 65,535 and format specifier is %HU, and like unsigned int, it occupies 4 bytes, and int, long int, and so on. Thank you.